And welcome back. Today I'm going to bring you along for another freezer meal, freezer soup. You could can this without the dairy if you wanted, and I've actually thought about doing a soup base, canning a soup base of this. It's technically the Zuppa Toscana that Olive Garden does, except I have a secret ingredient that I add to it, like everything else that I cook. So I am making that today, and that is what I'm bringing you along for. I'm also going through my pantry and organizing, which is one of the reasons why I'm making the soup. I found a pound of sausage, well, 2 half pounds of sausage in my freezer, and they needed to be used. So this is a pound of hot sausage, and then look at all this, all that over there. I have a problem. I will go to the store and think that I'm out of seasonings, and then I buy more, and now I have this, and so I'm getting ready to combine them all into jars. But I am using, for my soup, my dehydrated mushrooms, my dehydrated potatoes, and my dehydrated kale. All that is going in my soup. And over here I have my chicken noodles, my chicken soup, it doesn't have noodles in it, going, and I have a video on that. That is also a freezer thing. It's just a freezer day. It's a freezer clean out the pantry type day. So I am finishing up browning this pound of sausage, hot sausage, and then I will bring you back when we are putting in the rest of our ingredients for this delicious winter soup. Okay, so here is our browned sausage. It's all completely cooked. You could leave this in big chunks if you wanted. I don't like big chunks. I have never liked big chunks of meat in my soup, so I always do it real fine like that. In my chili, everything. Now, since we are using dehydrated items, we want to make sure that we have plenty of liquid. So I have some chicken stock that's from when I made chicken salad a couple days ago, and I froze it because I didn't know when I'd be using it, but I guess I could have just put it in the fridge because it's only been 2 days. But that is about, I think that's 6 cups. I think that's a 6-cup Tupperware. So 6 cups of chicken broth, and it's really rich. It was bone-in, skin-on chicken. It is so good. So 6 cups, and then we're gonna add some potatoes. And see, there's my potatoes. And all these I dehydrated myself. Ooh, good seal. I do not have measurements. I'm just eyeballing. And that is the joy of doing your own soup, is you get to eyeball it however you like. And we're just going to let this go on the stove. As I showed you a second ago, I have tons of stuff that I'm in the middle of. Bless my husband. Hopefully I can get it all put back before he gets home. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing with our kale. And this is pretty good for you. If you minus the potatoes and you minus the cream, it's really not that bad for you. But it's still good. It's going to be nice and hearty. It snowed last night, and I want a nice soup. Alright, so there's that. And then my secret ingredient is some mushrooms. Mushrooms go so well with cream. Yes! They go so well with cream. I love, 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 love. Yes, you can have your chair back. Adding mushrooms whenever I'm doing something with heavy cream. And I'm kind of crumbling these. It's just, I don't know why I'm doing it. I just wanted to. And it's my soup, so I can do it if I want. Alright, and there is that. Now, to this, I'm going to add some garlic. And I'm just using garlic powder. I am going to salt and pepper heavy, and then light on the salt. And just a little bit of salt. And then I'm going to add some crushed red pepper flakes. If I can find them. There they go. Get some of that in there. I also like pepper with cream. So good. And some onion powder. I was going to add a chopped onion, but as you can see, I do not have any counter space right now, so the chopped onion just isn't happening. Now I have this on medium right now because my my broth is still a ice cube. So I just have it on medium so that nothing burns. Everything's going to start rehydrating. Yes. Everything's going to start rehydrating. That's going to melt. And then we're just going to let this cook, rehydrate. Let everything come together in flavor. And then we will add the cream. Yes. Here. We will add the cream and then we will taste test. You do not want to taste test before adding the cream because cream is going to mellow out salt. And it's just going to change the flavor. So you're not going to know what it tastes like until after you add the cream. So that's my bit of advice. I hope that you stick around to see how the soup comes along. I'm glad that you joined me today for this crazy Monday. And I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, so this went for about 45 minutes. Once it came up to a boil, I just put it down to a simmer and let it do its thing. Everything is rehydrated, the kale, the mushrooms, the potatoes, and it smells so good. So now it is time to add our heavy cream, and then we will give it a taste. All right. Oh, it smells so good. Now, in the beginning of this video, I said that you could can this, and you definitely could without the cream. And then you would just have to go with the time for your meat, because that's what's going to can the longest. Or you could just do a base, which is what I'm thinking about doing at some point. And it would just be the chicken broth with the sausage. And then I would can it up that way. So it just depends on what you're wanting to do, how you're wanting to use it. But this is going to go in the freezer, any leftovers. So let me plate this up and we'll give it a taste. Alright, so here it is. And we are going to give this a taste test. And the potatoes, they were big in the beginning, if you remember. But since they cook, they just fall apart into the perfect little bite-sized pieces. You don't even have to do anything. And look at that. That is perfect. That is the perfect winter soup. Comforting, delicious, and nutritious. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already so that you never miss a recipe or a canning session or a DIY. And I hope to see you guys next time.